Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Classic Comics. This is my review of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. There will be spoilers, but I'll warn you before I get to the spoilery stuff. I'll start by saying that this film is very well made. The CGI effects are excellent. The motion capture used for the performances has only gotten better, and it's to the point now that it's easy to forget that these are CGI creations. Even subtle nuances of human expression can be captured now, and the performances are pretty good across the board. Kevin Durand as the main antagonist, Proximus, is particularly good, I think. Owen Teague, who plays Noah, is fine. I wasn't blown away by his performance, but he's capable in the role. And the other really big role in this film is May, played by Freya Allen. She's actually the least convincing character in the movie to me. She's not bad, but she just doesn't have a lot of screen presence or charisma, in my opinion. And that's a problem because in the third act, she becomes the main driver of the plot. This film sets up some interesting conflicts down the line, but the main issue I have with this is that it really feels like its main purpose here is just to set up the next movie. And the movie is also a bit slow, particularly in the middle third. Another problem is that it really just kind of treads the same ground of previous ape films. There's a group of apes, and there's some humans. They have a mutual goal, and they need to maybe kind of work together to accomplish it. Will they be able to cooperate? And if so, what will that mean for the future? Will humans and apes be able to live peacefully side by side? That's all fine, but we've seen this sort of stuff in previous films, and this movie does feel a bit repetitive in that sense. It's really just imitating what previous ape films have done. Okay, so I'm going to get into some spoilery stuff now. The movie picks up sometime after the previous ape film. We don't know exactly how long. The movie just says many generations later, so figure at least 100 years probably. We meet a group of apes who call themselves the Eagle Clan because they raise eagles and use them to catch fish. The main protagonist of the film is a young ape named Noah. The film starts with Noah and a pair of his friends raiding nests to get eagle eggs that they're going to raise. They encounter a human female, but she eludes them and they return to their village. Later that night, Noah encounters the human girl again and she flees. During this encounter, the egg that Noah had taken from a nest earlier is broken, so he leaves the village to go get a new one. But then later that night, a group of other apes attack Noah's village, killing his father and abducting most of the clan. The next day, Noah resolves to find them and return them home. As he travels, he meets an orangutan named Raka, who is a sort of monk, I guess. Caesar has become a kind of prophet or religious figure to apes, and Raka is writing down the beliefs of Caesar, or at least what he thinks Caesar's beliefs were, in a book. However, Noah doesn't know who Caesar is, and Raka gives him his version of who Caesar was and what Caesar believed. Then they discover that the human female that Noah had seen earlier is following them. Raka is fascinated by humans, so he invites her to travel with them. Then they find a group of humans feeding at a river. Then a group of apes arrive and attack them, and these are the same apes who attacked Noah's clan earlier. This sequence is very reminiscent of the hunt scene in the original Planet of the Apes films back in the 60s, with apes on horses capturing humans in nets and that sort of thing. Now, these apes attack the Eagle Clan village because they were looking for Nova, and they try to capture her. Noah helps her escape, and then afterwards, Noah and Raka discover that, unlike other humans, Nova can talk. It turns out that she was part of a group of other humans who were attacked by the apes, and she was the only survivor. She knows where Noah's people were taken and agrees to go there with them. She also tells them that her name is May, not Nova. So they get attacked while crossing a bridge, and Raka falls into the water and drowns while Noah and May get captured. They're taken to an ape encampment, which is right in front of a military bunker of some kind. This place is ruled by an ape named Proximus, who styles himself as a king. He wants to open the bunker because he knows there is equipment inside that he could use to increase his power, but they can't get the huge metal doors of the bunker open. That's why he was searching for May, because he thinks she knows a way in. Now, there's a seawall right in front of the bunker that holds the ocean back. May plans to plant explosives and then open the bunker doors from the inside. Then below the seawall, which will cause the ocean to flood into the bunker, rendering the equipment inside useless. May shows them a way into the bunker through an old ventilation shaft. Inside, she finds a room with computers and she removes a hard drive from one of them that is labeled encryption key. Then they open the bunker doors, but Proximus is there waiting for them. He has captured Noah's people and uses them to force Noah to surrender, but May blows the seawall and the bunker gets flooded. The apes flee as the water rises, and eventually they make their way to the roof where there's a final confrontation with Proximus, and he is defeated. The Eagle clan then return to their home while May returns to hers. And this is where we get a big reveal as she goes to another underground facility and she gives the people there the encryption key. This place is another bunker of some kind, staffed by other humans that are intelligent and can talk. In fact, they're wearing modern clothing, more or less, and the facility is functional with lights and radio and computers and other stuff. The encryption key is placed into a computer that allows them to activate a satellite network, which is somehow still working, and they make contact with another group of humans on the satellite network, and the film ends there. So apparently, not all humans were rendered mute by the simian flu, although how they avoided being affected isn't explained. Do they have some sort of natural immunity, or were they able to isolate themselves and prevent themselves from being infected? It isn't made clear, but it's obvious that this is setting up a conflict for the next movie in which humans will try to reestablish human civilization. So overall, I'll give Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes 7.5 eagle eggs out of 10. It's a solid film. It's a bit slow and just doesn't really excite me or thrill me anyway, and kind of treads the same ground that other Apes films have as well. Let me know what you thought of the movie and my review in the comments, and please like this video. Also, please sub to the channel and check out some of my other videos while you're here, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.